My name is Ed. I joined the Army in November of '68. I was trained as a mortarman, and secondary MOS was infantry, 11 Bravo. Served in Vietnam, 17 days short of a year. We're from a background of drinking. Everybody drank, you went to work, and when you got off work, you drank. And so that didn't seem like it was a problem. That just seemed like a normal way of life. But then, but I used to smoke a lot of pot. And then one day, it just, all of a sudden, I smoked a joint, and I turned around and went back home. I couldn't go out anymore. I quit going out at night. It was just, I was gonna get in trouble if I went out at night. Once I got divorced, I was like ostracized from being with my friends as a group. My father and mother never said a word about it to me, you know, and they were all very close with her. I didn't react towards my family, but there's a lot of it where I didn't feel like I was part of it. People clammed up after Vietnam. They never talked about it. My dad never talked to me about it, and he was combat infantry in World War II. So it was just, you came back and you went right back to where you were 2 years before that, you know, as if nothing happened. And I think that's part of the reason why things got buried, you know, for myself anyway. It wasn't until after I retired, things changed. Once I retired, I just wasn't, it's like, I was always in a work crew. I was never a boss. So for all those years, for maybe 30 years, I was always told what to do, and I was fine with that. But once I retired, it just all changed. It just, at one point I says, I need to see somebody. This guy that I saw, and still see, I tell people he was my roadmap. He says, this is what you need to be doing. This is who you need to talk to, or this is your next step, and stuff like that. And so, you know, I contacted the VA, but I could always go back to my vet center and talk one-on-one with this guy to where, you know, he just, he was just my roadmap. He kept me focused. I found out that I wasn't alone. I mean, I wasn't the only one experiencing this. And that, and I didn't know anything about PTSD. When I saw this doctor, she told me, she says, well, this is PTSD, and I didn't know that. I could deal with anger better. I learned that I'm not the only person with problems. This other person might have a problem, you know? So I just become more tolerant in a way. I don't let minor things bother me. So if you got a little problem, or you think you have a problem, or a big problem, I don't know, just maybe stop in the vet center. That's the street level entrance into the VA system, as far as I could see, you know. You could just stop in and talk, set up an appointment. Start out with that, you know, or talk to somebody like myself who's been there, you know. I've steered a lot of guys to that very vet center over there, you know, and just start out with the basics.